Hello everyone, this is Dave Cantrell with Creditors Church. I want to bring a Start Your Day Off Right series video for April the 3rd. My quote is, it takes the same amount of energy to worry as it does to be positive. Use your energy to think positive and positive things will happen. My story, there was a business executive who was deep in debt and could see no way out. Creditors were closing in on him. Suppliers were demanding payment. He sat on the park bench, head in hands, wondering if anything could save his company from bankruptcy. Suddenly, an old man appeared before him and said, "I can see that something's troubling you," he said. After listening to the executive's woes, the old man said, "I believe I can help you." He stated that he asked the man his name, wrote out a check, pushed it in his hand, saying, "Take this money, meet me here exactly a year from today, and you can pay me back at that time." Then he turned and disappeared as quickly as he'd come. The business executive saw in his hand a check for $500,000 signed by John D. Rockefeller, then one of the richest men in the world. I can erase my money worries in an instant, he realized, but instead the executive decided to put the uncashed check in his safe. Just knowing it was there might give him the strength to work out a way to save his business, he thought. With renewed optimism, he negotiated better deals and extended terms of payment. He closed several big sales. Within a few months, he was out of debt and making money again. Exactly 1 year later, he returned to the park with an uncashed check. At the agreed-upon time, the old man appeared, but just as the executive was about to hand back the check and share his success story, a nurse came and running up and grabbed the old man. "Whew, I'm so glad I caught him. I hope he hadn't been bothering you. He's always escaping from the rest home and telling people he's John D. Rockefeller." And she led the old man away by the arm. The astonished executive just stood there stunned. All year long he'd been wheeling, dealing, buying and selling, convinced he had $500,000 behind him. Suddenly he realized it wasn't the money, real or imagined, that had turned his life away. It was his newfound self-confidence that gave him power to achieve anything he went after. My scripture is Matthew 6:34. "Take no thought for tomorrow shall take thought of the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof." A violinist noticed that his playing had hypnotic effect on his audiences. They sat motionless, they were in a trance. He found he had the same effect on his friends' pets. Dogs and cats would sit spellbound while he played. Wondering if he could cast the same spell over the wild beasts, he went to a jungle clearing in Africa, took out his violin and began to play. A lion and an elephant and a gorilla charged into the clearing, stopped to listen, and sat mesmerized by the music. Soon the clearing was filled with every kind of ferocious animal. Each one listened intently. Suddenly another lion charged out of the jungle, pounced on the violinist, and killed him instantly. The first lion, bewildered, said, "Why'd you do that?" The second lion cupped his paw behind his ear and said, "What?" So this is Dave Cantrell with Creditors Church saying, I didn't come to replace your minister or you getting a church, just to supplement if I could. If you have a quote, a story, a scripture, a humor, clean joke, send it to me. My phone number is 256-508-4410. And until next time we do this, may God richly bless you.